want it, get it, don't ever give up, you got it. You wanna make it, then chase it, no one can stop you. Stop you, they're gonna hate you, but let them hate you, that's fine. Cause if they stand in your way, then you gotta leave them behind.
Yo, what is going on, guys? It is Sam R. Burns, and welcome back to the South Alabama Dynasty. We are on week 8, I believe it is, and we have a big matchup this week. We head on the road to Gainesville to take on the Gators. And we're currently ranked 26th in the coaches poll and 25th in the media poll, so we're very close to being ranked coming off that win over LSU. So if we can get a win here, it'll definitely shoot us up into the rankings. You see Georgia State is ranked 22nd, but we've got a big game against the Gators, so let's get right to it.
Hi everybody, Reese Davis with you, bringing you the EA Sports NCAA Football 14 pregame show presented by Nissan. Innovation that excites. The SEC is the dominant conference in college football. Not like you really need proof, but if you do, you can't go to an SEC game and swing a stick without hitting about 15 pro scouts somewhere around to check out these amazing athletes that you see on both sides of the ball. A great matchup in the Southeastern Conference coming up. We've done all we can do here. Time to tee it up. Let's send it out to Brad and Kirk for the call. David and I will be with you at halftime.
Let's take the crowd out of the game.
All right, so we're starting off on offense, and Bilal Marshall is back to pass, and he's already under duress, scrambling to his right side, but he finds Kyle Clifford, who's going to get taken down around the 40-yard line. That is a big gain right there. You see his season receiving stats aren't all that impressive, but they're not that bad nonetheless. So Marshall now is going to go over the middle here on 3rd and 14 for Brian McIntyre. I believe he's one of the transfers that is eligible this year that we got. Not last year, but the year before. So those couple big games set us up for a very long field goal, and the 54-yarder is good by Logan Gunn, giving the Jaguars their first lead of the ball game. As we'll go ahead and get an update on an SEC ball game, as you'll see number 4 South Carolina is trailing Tennessee 13-7. That'd be a pretty big upset right there. But nonetheless, let's get back to our game. 3-0 your score, and Heisman frontrunner is under center. He's going to hand off to Kelvin Taylor, who's going to get 14 yards right there. And our run defense is just atrocious. I think we just know that at this point. But about 4:55 remaining here in the first quarter, and Morningweg is back to pass, and he's going to go on the right side, and he's going to find Andrades. Rafael Andrades is going to get the 12-yard reception right there on Skylar Morningweg's first pass of the day. Now 1st down and 10. Morningweg handing off to Kelvin Taylor, who's got some space. He's out across the 30 and finally taken down around the 25-yard line. That is a 22-yard gain for Kelvin Taylor. And now 2nd and 9. Morningweg handing off to Taylor again, who is finding some space. Breaking tackles, just making a fool out of the Jaguar defense. And he's up to 58 yards rushing already on just 4 carries. Now on 2nd and goal, Morningweg is going to go over the middle and find a wide open DeMarcus Robinson in the end zone for the 2-yard touchdown, as the Gators take a 7-3 lead here with about 3 minutes to go in this quarter. So it's 3rd and 5 now on our next drive, 2:45 remaining, and Marshall's back to pass, and he's going to be going deep, and he doesn't go deep, actually. He goes over the middle. And that's going to be Anthony Thompson getting the first down right there. That is an 8-yard reception for the sophomore, I believe he is. He's either a freshman or a sophomore, I'm not sure. But you see Marshall getting hit as he throws, and that is going to find Brian McIntyre for a 22-yard reception. And that'll set up this 2nd down and 8 later in the drive with 1:20 to go in the first quarter. And Marshall is going to dump this one down to Caleb Blanchard, who's got some room on the screen pass, and he's going to be taken down at about the 11-yard line. A 20-yard reception right there for Caleb Blanchard, his 3rd catch of the ball game. And now 2nd and 5, Marshall is going to go over the middle for Kyle Clifford, who's into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. giving South Alabama a 10-7 lead here with 39 seconds remaining in the first quarter. Nonetheless, Morningweg is going to keep this one on the read option, and he's going to break a tackle and go ahead and get himself a big gain right there, about 16 yards. And now Morningweg on 2nd and 4 is going to find Andrades once again, and that is Rafael Andrades with his second catch of the day, I believe. And that's going to bring us to the end of the first quarter, where the Jaguars hold a 10-7 lead over the 7th-ranked team in the country. So we're sitting pretty right now, but you still got 3 whole quarters to go. So we gotta finish the ball game. But Morningweg going to hand off to Kelvin Taylor, and he's going to break a tackle right there, and he's out across the 20 down to about the 14-yard line. An 18-yard gain for Kelvin Taylor. His 5th carry of the day gets him up to 76 yards rushing. And on 2nd and 13, Morningweg handing off to Taylor, and he's got some space, breaks a tackle, touchdown. Then the Gators go back up 14-10, and now 7:17 remaining here in the first half. Marshall's going to keep this one and go up the middle, and Bilal Marshall gets 11 yards right there on the read option. And now on 1st down and 10, Marshall is in the shotgun, and he will go ahead and snap the ball here eventually. And he's back to pass, and he's looking for Kyle Clifford on the curl route, but that is jumped by Powell, and he's going to return this one to about the 46-yard line. So the first turnover of the day for either side is an interception thrown by Bilal Marshall. So the Gators get the ball back with a chance to go up 2 possessions, as Morningweg here on 3rd and 4 is going to find Alvin Bailey for a 15-yard reception. And you'll see it once again right here, just a beautiful touch pass. And wait, did his foot come down out of bounds? It kind of looks like it. And it looks like the booth is going to go ahead and review this one. We'll see if that ends up happening. Yes, they do end up reviewing this one. So we're going to go ahead and take a second look at this catch. It is a big catch right here, because this could put them in position to go up 2 scores. And you see, as he catches the ball, his foot is half out of bounds. That should be an incomplete pass. We'll see what the ruling is. And wait for it. The play is reversed. So the Gators end up missing a field goal on that drive. So we still, that interception doesn't end up hurting us, as Blanchard is going to go ahead and get 9 yards now on our next possession on that screen pass, his 4th catch of the day. And now on 1st and 10, Marshall is going to hand it off. No, it's a play action. Marshall going deep, and he finds Brian McIntyre once again out across the 30. McIntyre having a huge first half, 23 yards on the play right there. And now 1st down and 10 in the shotgun. Bilal Marshall play action pass, and he is going to go ahead and go over the middle for Matt Harris right there. That is a 1st down. And now on 1st and 10, Marshall going to keep this one on the read option, go up the middle, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown Jaguars, as South Alabama goes up 17-14 with about 2 minutes remaining here on the Florida Gators. And now a minute to go. Morningweg is in the shotgun. 3rd down and 13. Skylar Morningweg back to pass, and he's going to go on the right sideline, and that is Rafael Andrades with a 14-yard catch right there, his 5th catch of the day. Now 54 seconds to go. Morningweg is in the shotgun with it back to his right. 3rd down and 12. Man in motion. And the ball is snapped. Morningweg is back to pass. And he's going to go on the left side. He's going to find Bailey, who's taken down, but on 3rd and 12, he gets the 12 he needs. So it's 1st down and 10 now with 40 seconds to go. Morningweg back to pass, and he's going to find, who is that? That is DeMarcus Robinson. He had the touchdown catch earlier. That is 16 yards on that play, so 35 seconds to go. Morningweg's going to keep this one on the read option, and he's going to walk into the end zone untouched as the Gators go up 21-17 heading into halftime, as we can't and probably won't be able to do anything with that last 30 seconds, and you see right there we aren't able to do anything with it. So 21-17 your score. The 7th-ranked Gators are on top of the South Alabama Jaguars. You'll see the halftime stats. They're out-rushing us by 50 yards. You know, our run defense just isn't very good, and it is showing in this game, and that's a big difference in this, but we just haven't really been able to get any stops on defense. We got 1 stop, and it led to a touchdown for us, but still we haven't really been able to get any significant stops to the point where it's giving us an advantage in this game, because obviously we're down 4 right now. So 3rd down and 1 now on the first possession of the second half for the Gators, and Morningweg's going to find Thompson. He was going to go up the middle after the catch and get 14 yards. Colin Thompson. Now 7 minutes to go. Morningweg is back to pass, and he's going to find DeMarcus Robinson over the middle, and that is going to be a big gain right there. About 14 yards on the plays. You'll see DeMarcus Robinson getting his 6th catch right there, and you'll see the replay as he's going to get that. But they can't really turn this drive into anything, so they turn it into a very long field goal attempt, which is up, and it looks like it has the distance, and it does. So the Gators take a 7-point lead now on the Jaguars as we'll get a studio update, and Tennessee takes down the 4th-ranked South Carolina Gamecocks as South Carolina just drops their 2nd game of the year. But it's 2nd and 1 now for Caleb Blanchard, who is going to go up the middle and get 8 yards. We really don't run the ball as much as we did when we had Jay Jones, but that is Caleb Blanchard's 10th rush of the game. He's averaging about 4.7 yards a carry. Now Blanchard, who's been doing a lot of catching out of the backfield, is going to get 7 yards right there, his 5th catch of the day. And now it's 1st down and 10. Marshall is back to pass, and he's going to go ahead and find Brian McIntyre for the 17-yard reception, which will set up this very long field goal on 4th and 21. And it is up, and it is good as the Jaguars pull back within 4 here with 3 minutes remaining, as you'll see the replay as we'll squeak it in the uprights with a few yards to spare. So 2nd and 7 on the Gators' next possession, 3 minutes to go. Morningweg is back to pass, and he's going to find Bailey over the middle, and Alvin Bailey with the 17-yard catch right there is going to get them a 1st down. Morningweg, very impressive. You can see why he's the Heisman frontrunner at this point. And now Morningweg is going to hand this one off to Kelvin Taylor, who's going to go on the right side and breaks a couple tackles. Was finally brought down after gaining 14 yards right there. He's up to 118 on the day, averaging almost 10 yards a carry. So it's 3rd down and 8 now, and Morningweg is going to dump this one down to Kelvin Taylor, showing he's got some soft hands as well. And we do take him down, but not after he gets the 1st down, as that is going to be an 11-yard gain for Kelvin Taylor. Just his 2nd catch of the day, but he's done a lot of work on the ground. And speaking of on the ground, it is the other running back, Lane, who's going to get into the end zone untouched. Adam Lane, 21-yard touchdown run, puts the Gators up by 11, 31-20, with a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. And Marshall and the Jaguars got to get something going. Caleb Blanchard is going up the right sideline, and he's staying in bounds. Some impressive running after the catch right there by Blanchard gets him 27 yards. Now 1st and 10. Marshall's going to keep this one on the read option, and he is going to go ahead and be taken down after 14 yards on that run. So Bilal Marshall's up to 42 yards rushing on the day. Still 31-20 the score as we're trying to pull back within 1 possession. Marshall back to pass, and he's going to go over the middle for Kyle Clifford, who gets the 1st down. 11 yards on the play right there is going to give the Jaguars the 1st down, but that is going to be the end of the 3rd quarter as the Gators have stretched their 4-point halftime lead out to 11 here, leading the South Alabama Jaguars 31-20. So we'll see if we can make a comeback in the 4th quarter. Should be a good 4th quarter. You know, we made a good comeback against LSU. As you'll see, Logan Gunn's field goal is going to squeak in the uprights right here to get us within 8. So it's a 1-possession game with 7.5 minutes to go in the 4th quarter. So Logan Gunn kicks that one through the uprights, and that gives the ball back to Skyler Morningweg and this Gator offense. And on 2nd and 12, under center, Morningweg's going to hand off to Kelvin Taylor on 2nd and 12, and he's got some space up the middle as he's finally touched after he gets 28 yards and he's taken down. But they couldn't really get anything out of that drive, so they attempt a super long field goal, which is going to skid in the uprights. A huge field goal right there by the Gators puts them back up by 11. As you'll see, another top 10 team goes down as Illinois takes down 6th-ranked Indiana as the Hoosiers fall from the ranks of the unbeatens. And so a 4th-ranked team and a 6th-ranked team have both dropped. And now Marshall is going to find Kyle Clifford right there on the right sideline. That's a 17-yard catch for Clifford. And on 1st down and 10. Marshall in the shotgun. He's going to do a little play-action fake. He's going to find Gore right there, and that is going to be a big gain right there. 24 yards for Larry Gore on the catch. His first catch of the day is a big one with 3:50 remaining here in the ball game, and Marshall is going to find Kyle Clifford, and the safety tried to jump that route, and Kyle Clifford is going to get into the end zone untouched. A 30-yard touchdown reception pulls the Jaguars within 5 after a missed 2-point conversion. Now Morningweg is going to keep this one on the read option, and he's going to get a big gain before he's finally taken down right there. So that is definitely a disappointment. We really need a stop here. We have all 3 of our timeouts. There's 2 minutes remaining, and Morningweg is going to find Alvin Bailey, who's going to be tripped up at about the 25-yard line. So the Gators can stretch this back out to 2 possessions now. A minute 20 to go. We've used 1 timeout, and Kelvin Taylor's going to walk into the end zone for the 4-yard touchdown, and that would make it 41-29. So a minute 5 to go. Marshall back to pass on 3rd down and 10, and he's going to find Brian McIntyre over the middle. There's still a chance. We just got to get a score and then get the onside kick and get a field goal or another touchdown. So there's still a chance. 2nd and 22. Marshall thrown into double coverage, and it's intercepted by Hart, and that'll be your ball game as the 7th-ranked Gators survive a scare from the Jaguars. The Gators were in control most of the game, but South Alabama definitely had a chance to pull off the upset, and we just really couldn't do that. Kelvin Taylor, your player of the game, he runs for 175 yards and 2 touchdowns. So the Jaguars, once again, disappointment in this game. We've had a very tough schedule up to this point, but I think we've played pretty well for the talent that we have on this team. But anyways, guys, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you did enjoy, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.